being grateful. I mean, when I was younger, I definitely had to learn to be grateful for the things I had and grateful for the things I didn't have. And that's molded me into the person that I want to be in the future and the person I am now. I think a lot of people feel like they get trapped into or get caught up into a mindset where it catches you off guard. But when you need to go to the gym, you feel like, I have to go to the gym. I have to go to work. I have to go give someone I love a hug. I have to blah blah blah. If you just simply switch your mindset or switch your perspective to I get to go to work, I get to go to the gym, better my physique, I get to work on my social skills and have to be nice to people and say hi and just be a good person. I have to be patient, I have to be disciplined, you know, all these. Change it to I get to be disciplined. I get to go for a walk, I get to go for a run, get to do these things, because there's a lot of people in the world that can't do what you're able to do, and it's kind of like the opportunity to simply do those things. We take it for granted and get caught up in the whole I have to. You don't feel like it, but you have to. But put a positive spin on it, and you get to do these things, because someone out there can't walk, someone out there can't spend time with their loved one, someone out there can't do certain things that you're able to do. So be grateful for that. And I mean, I want to talk about in this video an actionable step that I want to get more people on. It's a certain habit that I want to get people on, and it's called gratitude journaling. And it seems like, okay, we've heard of that before, but I want to kind of break it down into different levels, because yeah, sure, there's gratitude journaling, but then there's also the different levels, or different, depending on how descriptive you want to go about it. So I could just say, do gratitude journaling and then leave it like that in the video. But I really want to get you to understand, if you haven't been doing this already in the past, the best way to go about it is to start at level 1 and to not have your ego get in the way, to feel like you have to go, that you can easily just, I could just skip to level 3 when it comes to gratitude journaling. So I want to explain those 3 different levels and the way I kind of want to explain how it works for me. So enjoy the video. I also want to mention that if you continue to think this way, where you have to do these things instead of you get to do these things, it's going to be hard to keep up your self-improvement journey. It's going to be hard to keep it up in the long run, because you're going to burn out and quit, because you're going to think it's too hard, too tough, and it's too hard to stay consistent. So you got to add that positive switch. No matter how you're feeling, you get to do these things. Be grateful, because that's going to get you further in the long run. So this is an actionable step that you can start doing today, right after you finish watching this video. It takes 3 minutes, and I want you to set the challenge to do it at least 2 or more days each week. It takes 3 minutes of your time at the most. So you get your notes app out of your phone, the notes app where you can write random stuff down or write what you want to remind yourself of or whatever. You get that notes app out, and I want you to write 3 things you are grateful for. All right? And now, if you haven't done this before, start at level 1. And what I mean by level 1 is, all I want you to say is, I am grateful for oxygen. I am grateful for water. I am grateful for food. We can start at the basics of the human needs, just to start at the base ground level. All I want you to do is think of the most simplest things that you could be happy, that you could be grateful for, that you can be proud of, the most simplest things that you can think of. I want you to write those 3 things down. It probably could take you 10 seconds. That's all I want you to do. And then as your time progresses in being better at this skill, because whether we like it or not, this is a type of skill that we need to be aware of. Our mind needs to click onto things that, hey, I'm actually happy that I have this person in my life, or hey, they actually do more than I actually realize, and I'm really grateful for that. And you might show appreciation, which could then better that relationship between you and that person and open up more doors as well. So as you progress, I am now going to explain level 2. Now, level 2 in gratitude journaling is just simply, you say what you're grateful for. I am grateful for food, and why. And I want you to add the why. You can easily just skip to level 2 if you really think that, obviously, I know it sounds stupid that these are such simple steps, and that you think that you can't, that why wouldn't you be able to do level 2? Why couldn't you just do level 2 right off the bat? I'm speaking to certain people that really can't seem to find anything they are grateful for. That's who I'm speaking to. There's a group out there, there's people out there that can only do level 1. And that's just the way it is. Sometimes there's people out there that can only do level 1. That is completely okay. So people that are at level 1, all you need to know is, if you consistently do level 1, you will eventually get to level 2. Then you will eventually get to level 3. I promise you, it's all progress, it all takes time, and it takes consistency. You just have to be committed to putting 3 minutes at the most aside, or even 10 seconds. I don't even know how long it will take you to write 3 sentences. Who knows? If you get your notes app on your phone, or best solution is to get a pen and paper and write it down like that. When you get to level 2, when you say what you're grateful for, Add your reason why. A simple reason, not a descriptive reason, because that's going to be in level 3. Alright, so level 2, write what you're grateful for and why. Level 3, the last level of gratitude, is basically, I feel like this is the fun part of gratitude journaling, because you can really have some fun with it. You can really like kind of almost bullshit your way with the description, but at least you're kind of having fun with it. When you're writing, whether it's pen and paper, whether it's in your notes, level 3 is writing what you're grateful for and why, but as descriptive as you can. That description has to be as descriptive as you can, with the minor details, the little subtle things that other people might notice, not notice, the things that you notice about yourself, the things that you learned, whatever, add whatever details you want into that 3rd level of gratitude journaling. Sometimes it's hard to be happy and grateful with some things in your life. You might have some shitty people, some shitty family, you might have a bad job, a bad boss, you might have some stresses in your life that are consuming you. But take this time, just 3 minutes, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds to write down 3 things you're grateful for. And then if you think you and believe you can, be as descriptive with these grateful things. Just 3. Don't go overboard. And this can really better your perspective, because what you'll find is throughout your lifestyle, after you practice this habit and form it over time, your brain tends to pick out things automatically. I don't know how this works scientifically. I don't know how this works, but what I'm telling you is if you do this action consistently, you will see more positive things. Your brain will tend to see things that will make you happier, that makes you proud about yourself, that makes you proud about a family member or a friend. Whatever that is, your brain picks these things up, which then betters your happiness, your mental health, all that sort of thing. So I hope this skill or this tactic helps you out more. I know it sounds stupid with the fact that level 1 and level 2 are very, very easy. Why can't we just do that? But sometimes there's people out there that need just something simple. So that's what I'm giving to you. Level 1, 2, and 3, gratitude journaling is a skill. Improve it.